And welcome to the game, everybody. Glad you've joined us. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Comets. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill today, Landon Knapp. He's going to need to command all 4 of his pitches to have a great game in this one. If one of those 4 isn't working, it makes it a lot easier for hitters to guess what's coming. And that's not a situation he wants to find himself in. And here we go. And now the right fielder, Trevor Hauver.
Number 78.
And we are underway. Swing and a miss. 0-2. I think he was a touch late to recognize the curve out of the hand. He'll have to refocus with 2 strikes. Got it. 1 down. This one high and deep, down the left field line, towards the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Got the bat and head right to it, but a little bit ahead of schedule. Slow down the swing a hair. No doubt home run. That's gotta feel good. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. You knew right off the bat that ball was headed out of here. What a rocket. Coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Nick Pratto, 0 for 4 in yesterday's loss. Knapp, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2020. The 0-1 offering. Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left. Close one, but doesn't get the call. 1 out and the base is empty. Can't squeeze it. And fires in a heater at 95. Runner at first, 1 away. Fly ball, right field. And that will fall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Here's the second baseman, Cody Freeman. Ground. Could be 2. The underhand flick. There's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Leandro Lopez. Should be interesting to see how he mixes in that sinker in this one. It's not his bread and butter pitch, but he's got a decent amount of confidence in it. The key is going to be getting enough vertical movement on it because a sinker that flattens out often turns into a meatball. I'm sure he'll have to throw it enough to have some feel for it, but he might want to keep it in reserve for the moments he really needs a ground ball. Bottom of the first, now at the dish, Matt Gorski. In the air to the right, Hauver coming in on it. Gets there, got it.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 4, Santiago Espinal.
And he grounds it to the right side. Can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. The batter now, James Tibbs III. Two outs, base is empty. Laser to third, but handled well. That ends the inning. Smell like you've just played extra innings? Time to clean off with Sudsy Susie's Body Wash. Now with the scent and flavor of cilantro. Top half of the second from Oklahoma City. And that's off the inside edge.
Circle change. Low middle.
Ball inside.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Swings and flares it.
Foul.
And
Four-seam
foul ball.
fastball. High outside.
Righty comes to the plate.
Circle change. Low outside.
On the ground, Miller. One gone. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. Nobody on with one out, and now it's going to be Sebastian Walcott. And there's two away.
Batting in, the third baseman.
Circle change. Low inside.
Rodriguez.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
On 0-1, the delivery. That one misses low.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss. And the count, 1-2.
Low inside.
On the ground, right side. Third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward. Up the middle. Tosses to first. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman. Catch. You're out.
And 1, here's the pitch. Popped up. Walcott settles underneath it. and makes the catch. So 2 out. Next up for the Comets, Chucky Robinson. Swings at the first pitch. And that drops in for a strike. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, he could counter with something that breaks out of the zone to draw a swing. Swing, soft line drive. Play made, that ends the inning. Top half, third inning, and here's the catcher, Willie McIver.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. And it's gone! Home run! Made them pay for that one. And they tack onto their lead. It's 2-0. A very efficient homer in this spot. Got a juicy offering on the first pitch and didn't miss. Took a little too long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Big bats still on their way, and he's already served up a homer this inning. Buckle up. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2. 2 strikes on him, and he's already struck out in this one. You'd like to see the pitcher attack and finish him off. And now the 1-2. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Looked like he was sitting off speed following that fastball back. Here's the 1-2 offering. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag alone. 1 away, and that ground ball may have them back on track following the homer. 1 out and the bases are empty. Jonah Bride now at the plate. He's already homered in this ballgame. That's a strike. 0-1. We're here in the top half of the third. 1 run in the inning so far. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by the batter. Close, but ruled a ball. A little bit hot. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Gets on base and keeps it going. That was a terrific battle he put up in that AB. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that ground. Wade in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Prado leads off at first with 2 out. This one the other way. Makes a leaping grab for the out. As we go to the last of the third. And now, Alex Freeland. Puts this one in the air down the line. One away.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, first baseman, Jake Walker.
This one popped up. Walcott settles under it. And a couple of quick outs. 2 away here, nobody on. Now it's the shortstop, Noah Miller. On fire at the dish lately. Boasts a 10-game hitting streak. Fly ball out to left field. And that's that. Top of the 4th inning with the Express at the dish.
Hey! Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Chop left side. Espinal. Throws to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Now batting,
Four-seam
the center
fastball.
fielder, Alejandro Osuna.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Osuna goes 5'9", 23 years old, and he was born in Mexico.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Now a high fly ball to left center. De Paula has a beat on it. Gets there, got it. 2 down now, and now Sebastian Walcott. Fly to left the first time. Right through there for a strike.
Change. Low inside.
Grounder to second. Piro. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The right fielder, Matt.
There's a museum here in Oklahoma City that is devoted to nothing but animal bones. Lots of skeletons there. If you're okay with the macabre, it seems like a good time. Pulls it in, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
1 out and the base is empty. Up the middle, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. So 1 on now with 1 away. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. And here is James Tibbs III. Comes up empty, chasing that one in the dirt. Runner at first, 1 away. Grounds this one up the middle. Oh, great stop. The toss to second. Outstanding play. Inning over. All set for the start of this inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Caber Rodriguez.
Circle change. Low middle.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. He hits a fly to center. Ward gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball.
1 out and the base is empty. This one ripped but snagged at 3rd base. So up next, Trevor Hauber. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That one is foul. We'll see another. 2 outs, base is empty. And they count 1-2.
Knuckle curve. Low middle.
That's off the mask again, twice now. That's not a pitch he's featured much in this game. Not really a surprise that the batter couldn't do anything with it. Here's a fly to left. And that's that. Bottom half of the fifth, and the Comets batting.
For center fielder, Ryan Moore.
Smoked on the ground to second. And there's one down. This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in there at bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. Here's the 1-0 offering. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo.
That ball's
Great
foul.
work. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Nobody on and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Chucky Robinson. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. That's an uncharacteristic chase. He usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. This one is labeled. It's carrying. It's off the wall. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. And one thing to notice here, he didn't fly open and overswing. Instead, he stayed back long enough to drive that one the opposite way. That's what made the double possible. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Robinson standing at second, 2 out. Line, and that's a base knock. Headed for the plate. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single. And now they trail by 1. Digging in for the Comets, Josue De Paula. Now. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is out number 3. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
Four-seam fastball.
He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball. Here comes the 1-0.
Circle change. Low outside.
Clips the outside corner. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up.
Low inside. Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Next pitch is way upstairs.
Four-seam fastball. High middle. Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Battling here, fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Once again on 2-2. Swing and this one towards left center field. De Paula on the move to the gap and makes the catch.
Now back, left field, Nick Prado.
Circle change. Low outside.
Bash down the right side, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Line, and that's a base knock. He turns and heads for second. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And he's challenging that called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks him down to one challenge left. One out and a runner at second. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Whoops, but call the ball. That looked like a strike to me, as we'll get a challenge.
Four-seam fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Swings at the big bender for the K. Cody Freeman getting ready to hit.
Four-seam fastball. Circle change.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Safe. And they lead by 2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball.
Fly ball down the line. Towards the line. Looking up, makes a one-handed catch. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Noah Miller. Swing and a miss. More than 80% of his first pitches are strikes so far. That's a good sign for this outing. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt. Good.
He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. And here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Gets a piece, stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Hit hard, should be extra bases. He makes the turn and digs for second base. And into second with one away. That's a double. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently. He's turning that work into in-game success. Now, pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Espinal in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. 2-1 now. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. That was a clear advantage count. No surprise we saw something hittable. This next at bat looms very large. Late on that fastball. Fights it off, we'll see another. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck out swinging. Huge K there. And next, the cleanup hitter, Ryan Ward. Bit behind with that swing, it's strike one. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Dances out of the way. One and two, here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time. And that ends the inning. Top of the seventh here, Sebastian Walcott digs in now. And that's ripped to left. Dumps one into left. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. No time wasted here. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream. Pitcher's nightmare. Swing and a high fly to left. DePaula settles under this one. Gets there. Got it. So digging in, Willie McIver. Already a homer for him in this one. I guess the silver lining is that he hasn't walked anybody, but they are peppering him with their hitting. He needs to miss some more bats. Righty reliever out the pen, Nick Robertson. Has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. 1-0 and the pitch. Liner, base hit. The runner turns at second. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out. In the air along the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Go one.
Ball one.
Towards first, Freeland steps on the bag for one. Next up for the Express, Jonah Bryan. He's already gone yard in this game.
No, that's down.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. Bottom of the seventh, Keston Hero now at the plate. Strike one. He's been remarkable with first pitch strikes, over 90% in this game. Because he's pitched so well to this point, I think the hitters need to adjust. They have to attack on the first pitch. Chances are it'll be in the zone. 0-2, and the delivery. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Out. One away on the drop, third strike. Not much of a fight put up there. That three-pitch strikeout was over fast. Late swing, fouled it off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The Express leading by 3. You're in the bottom of the 7th, just past the stretch. Lifted in the air to right center. And there are 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Alex Freeland. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up.
That's a ball.
Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. That keeps the inning going. He was all over that one. Hard ground balls like that are really tough to make a play on. I know when I was playing second base in JV baseball back in the day, I had no interest in charging grounders like that one. Down 0-2, swings through it. Grounder to third, Rodriguez. Tosses to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Nick Prattum getting ready to hit.
Nope. That's inside.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. That one is smoked. Right field. Back there. That one is gone. And they add a run. It's 5-1. That's home run number 3 for him in this ballgame. They've certainly got the power bats moving here. That's a tremendous job to recognize the high fastball and keep the bat on plane with it. He put a great swing on that ball. Nobody on, nobody out. 1 run already across the plate this inning. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next pitch in for a strike. We thought that was a ball, and he'll challenge. And the strike call will stand. No challenges left for him now. Fly ball left field. DePaula under it. And makes the catch. Bases empty, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Freeman, 1 for 3. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Four-seam fastball.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. And again on 1-2. Blooper into right field. And it drops in. Around first and heading for second. They still haven't tracked it down as he rounds second base. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. That one inside off the plate. Such a tough location to handle as a hitter. Somehow, he still barreled it up. fantastic work. Swing lifted to left field. DePaula should have this one. Gets there. Got it. Runner tags from third. Throw home, but the runner beats it. Safe. And the lead is up to 5. Sebastian Walcott will hit next.
Two-seam fastball. Now inside.
Pop-up foul on the right side. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alexis Diaz. We'll try to keep this big lead right where it is. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat. It was so far, and the hitting streak is in real jeopardy. So a runner aboard to start the inning. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Next to hit, Matt Gorski chases a high fastball there. They're running out of opportunities in this one, so with the leadoff man aboard, they need to make sure they capitalize on this chance. Fastball for a strike. Hard hit to right center. That's a base hit. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there. And he's notched 2 hits now, both for extra bases. We'll see if they can build on this and capitalize on their momentum. So up next, Santiago Espinal. On the ground to first, and handles this chance. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now back, the designated hitter, James Gibbs the third.
Slider misses away. Swing and a miss. Oklahoma City with a chance to get back in it here in the bottom half of the 8th. Gets a chase on that one. He's clearly willing to swing at that pitch low in the zone. The pitcher has to notice that. If he does, he's got a better shot at inducing the double play. Swings through that one for a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Ward. He's 0 for 3 so far, grounding out 3 times.
Ball, that's out.
Right through there for a strike. First and third, 1 away. Pops this one up. And makes the catch. Fly ball to right. That is the inning. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Caber Rodriguez digs in now. In the air to left center. Hops
Timeout.
over the wall,
Ground rule
and that's
double.
an automatic double.
2 bases, everybody.
And the
That's
slider
outside.
just misses.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
1-0 pitch.
Hey!
Four-seam
Runner at second with nobody out.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time he couldn't connect on that slider down. Got the batter swinging. It's a strikeout. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout and one away now.
Ball, that's
Hopper,
outside.
the next to hit, takes outside. One out and a runner at second. Here in the top of the ninth.
Foul ball.
On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Dash down the right side, but foul.
Four-seam fastball.
And a foul ball, so he stays alive.
Two-seam fastball. Right outside.
This one is labeled. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from seven. It's 7-2. Picks himself up an RBI. Great swing. Everything right on time. He squared it up really well. No surprise it turned into a double. New arm into the game, the righty, Paul Gervais. Trying to strand the runner at second. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. That's out number 2. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Nick Prattum. That's some great arm action from him. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Crosses the plate. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. When you go gap to gap like that, you're setting yourself up for a lot of success at the plate. Plenty of hits to be found out there.
That's the ball.
Four-seam fastball.
Next pitch, in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And it stays fair. Coming around third. Scores on that one. In at second with an RBI double. Seeing some good swings from them right now with consecutive extra base hits. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Freeman at the plate and takes high hit. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. And a big swing and a miss. That one close, ruled the ball. And he's showing some frustration on the mound. This relief appearance could spiral on him. That one in the air to center field. Ward settles underneath it. Gets there. Got it. That stops the bleeding. Inning over. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Luis Curvelo. Pitched yesterday, returning to the bump in this one. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. And now, Alex Freeland. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 0-1 offering. Out to center. Grabs it on the run. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Lifted in the air, right field. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. This one ends, the final score 9-2. I'm Ben Gelman, and it's been a pleasure having you with us for minor league baseball on the show. Thanks for listening.